Hey, where are you right now? Why aren't you at home? Hey, answer me, woman.
Sorry, I couldn't answer you sooner. I am here now. What's wrong?
I asked you a question, damn it. Where are you and what are you doing? Answer me now.
I'm at my mother's house. I told you yesterday that I would be here early for my mother's funeral. I will be staying here for a night.
Oh, right, the funeral. Come to think of it, you did mention it.
Yes, my mother's funeral. And where are you? I thought you would be here by now. The ceremony is this afternoon.
You know I can't come. I have work and it's the high season right now. There's too much to do to take time off for a funeral.
Even though it's my mother's funeral? Surely you can take half a day off.
You know very well how busy I can get. Talking about busy, why do you think it's okay to slack off on housework?
Sorry, but what do you mean by slacking off housework? I am trying to arrange a funeral.
Really? You don't know what I'm angry about? See, this is the problem with people who aren't in the workforce. They're slow and don't have common sense.
What is it? If you have something to complain about, please say it directly.
Really, you're so dim. I'm asking you, why do you think it's okay leaving the house without preparing anything for me or cleaning? You can't just leave the housework and my needs unattended to.
Are you being serious? I told you it's my mother's funeral. She died and I am the only one who can organize this. If I don't do it, who will? Nothing will happen.
Do you think that's a good enough reason to leave the house unattended to?
What? Why shouldn't it be?
As a housewife, it's your job to ensure that everything is functioning and organized in the house. As I'm the breadwinner of the house and you are my dependent, it's also your job to make sure that my needs are met.
Yes, and I make sure to do that every day.
Today you haven't fulfilled your duties, though. Look at you. You left the house without doing your chores for some funeral. Come to think of it, I don't remember giving any kind of permission for you to leave.
What do you mean by some funeral? It's my mother's funeral. This is important. My mother raised me working late hours after my dad left. She did her best for me and was always by my side. You know very well that she was my only family and that we were very close.
Yes, exactly. I know all about how you were raised by a single mom. I'm sure that must have been terrible. And despite your circumstances and the risk of marrying a person like that, I went ahead and married you.
What is that supposed to mean? What's wrong with being raised by a single mother? How could you be so cruel? Do you really think it's okay to say some funeral to my mother's funeral, knowing how important she was to me?
Why are you so bothered anyway? I get it. It's her funeral. So what?
She opened her doors to you. She was never anything but friendly. She even cooked dinner for us and would even go out of her way to make your favorite food all the time.
So what?
And now she's gone. How could you be so uncaring? Why are you looking down on this? On her? Today is her funeral. It's our last time we can say goodbye to her before she is buried and gone forever. So why are you acting like it's got nothing to do with us? Do you have no heart whatsoever?
Look, I'm just saying that you need to always remember to put me first on your priority list, no matter what. I am not saying you shouldn't go to the funeral. That's fine. But before going, you should always think first whether you have done everything to satisfy my needs first. For example, where is my breakfast? Why should I wake up to find no breakfast prepared?
That's because I am not at home. You only want to eat breakfast that is freshly made, not something that was prepared a night before or an hour before.
Of course I won't accept something prepared the day before. I'm the breadwinner of the house. I deserve to be fed the best and fed with fresh food to start the day.
You mentioned before that you'd rather just go out and buy something than reheat something. So why can't you do that this time? There are plenty of cafes near your office that serve breakfast. The one next to your office isn't bad. You said so yourself.
You are not understanding my message. I'm not asking your opinion on where I should eat. I'm asking why you didn't make my breakfast before you left the house. This is your duty as my wife. You should satisfy my needs before leaving the house.
You know my mother's house is out of town and how long it takes to get there. If I made breakfast before I left, you would still have to reheat it in the microwave, and I know you wouldn't want that.
Of course I wouldn't want that. That's why I would expect you to have left a little later. At least after making my breakfast just before I wake up.
You know very well I couldn't do that. It takes at least 2 hours to get here. I told you I have to be here early in the morning so I can arrange everything for the funeral. Otherwise, nothing will get done if I'm late.
You're my wife. You could have done some of the arrangement by phone or delegated the work to someone else. I should be your top priority. You chose to marry me and be my family. You serve me.
Please, can't you just overlook this? Just this one time. Please? I even came back home last night to make sure you had dinner on the table after my mother's passing.
That's your job. You want a medal for making dinner like you're supposed to?
I had to leave my mother's place even though some of my aunts were staying there, and drive 2 hours to make it.
Watch it, woman. Don't you dare try to make me the villain here. Don't you dare try to make it look like it's all my fault.
I am not saying that you are a villain, but please, can you please just show some sympathy and try to look at things from my perspective just this once? I just want some understanding from you and some support. That's all. Today is a very important day for me. Please, it's not easy to handle my mom's death and also take care of all the procedures.
Okay. Fine. You're getting on my nerves and it seems like there's no point in talking to you right now. This is a waste of my time. I will let you off the hook just this once. But be careful next time.
Please don't say that. It's a hard day for me as it is. Please try to understand.
Yeah, whatever. I have a busy day ahead of me and don't have any more time to waste talking with you now. Especially since I now have to go and buy myself breakfast.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stay here tonight as well. We'll have a dinner after the funeral, so you don't have to worry about food. You might need to buy breakfast again, though.
Trying to bribe me into going now? I can just get food with a coworker after work.
Steve, wait! You're coming today, right? You're not going to leave me to sit through the ceremony by myself, are you?
Okay, enough. I will try to come if I can, okay? Now buzz off. I have work to do.
I'm trusting you. I will be waiting.
Hey, where the hell are you, woman? Do you know what time it is? Don't tell me you're planning to stay there without preparing my food. Hey, I'm asking you a question. Answer me, damn it! How dare you leave me hungry?
Good morning. As I told you the other day, I stayed at my mother's place last night to see off the guests and be with my aunts.
You may have told me that you would be staying, but I do not recall giving permission to you to stay there. Know your place and show some respect. You need my permission before you do anything. When are you going to get that through your head? I am the man of the house, and you are the faithful wife who should serve me. Now think really hard about what you're going to say next, because I expect an apology. Hey, are you even listening?
Yesterday, you didn't come to the funeral.
Yes. So what? I had work.
It was my mother's funeral.
Like I said, I was busy at work. Obviously, I couldn't make it. There was too much to do at the office, and your mother's place is too far to just go over and come back.
Busy. You always say you're busy, but it's not like you had an important meeting or deal to make, right? I know, because you didn't need to wear your best suit to work. And it's not like you have to be there every single minute. You're not a part of management and aren't required to always make decisions for the company.
Shut up. Don't talk to me as if you know everything. How would you, a mere housewife, know about working in the corporate world anyway? Listen here, woman. If I'm not there, things don't run smoothly at the office. It's not like I can suddenly get a day off and hold everyone up just for a funeral.
Don't you think you're speaking too highly of yourself when you're just a regular grunt on the office floor? It's not like you're a team leader or anything.
What did you say?
There is no way that a company as big as yours would make it difficult for an employee to go to their immediate relative's funeral.
How dare you talk to me like that? What would you know, you lowlife? You're just a housewife. You don't know anything about how a business runs.
We keep using this expression, but please tell me, what do you think a mere housewife does on a regular basis? And besides, I only became a housewife because you asked me to look after the house when we got married. I am more than capable of working. I was a white-collar worker just the same as you before we got married. You asked me to quit, remember?
Well, that's because...
Why should I be looked down on by the likes of you? You think you're better than me because I quit my job at your request?
That's because I'm the breadwinner of this household, obviously. I'm the one who puts food on the table.
I see. But without me, you don't seem to be able to do anything. Forget about ironing or cleaning the house. You can't even make a simple breakfast for yourself. It seems like you depend on me a lot, don't you think? A mere housewife. I would think it makes more sense for you to show respect to me. Something bad is bound to happen if you keep talking down to me like this.
You better watch yourself. You're in no place to try and lecture me. Forget it. You know what I've decided. We're getting divorced. Look at this.
Are these documents to file for divorce?
You got that right. It's for our divorce. I have all of my details filled out and ready. All that's left is for you to sign your part, then we can send it out first thing tomorrow.
I see. So that's how it is then. A divorce is your suggestion to the situation.
Thinking that you could just toss me aside because of a funeral was a wrong move. You shouldn't have done that. Well, now it's too late. If you don't want to get divorced, you should have thought more about your responsibilities in our house.
It's too late, huh?
Well, I'm not the devil, so I can show some mercy and forgive you for your faults and stupidity. Depending on how you apologize, I might be able to reconsider this whole divorce and forgive you.
You're going to forgive me?
Sure. But I can forgive you only if you apologize by getting on your knees and kissing my feet. Ha! Yes, I think that would be a very fitting apology from you. What do you think?
That's out of the question. Obviously, I won't be doing such a thing. Divorce is our only option.
What? Wait, you want a divorce?
Of course! How could you even think that I would want to still stay with you after all that you put me through? Are you crazy? The moment you didn't show up to my mother's funeral, you were dead to me. I was devastated and realized how stupid I was to have ever believed you would come. My mind is all made up. We are going through with the divorce 100%. What makes you think I would apologize anyway? It was you who should be apologizing to me. How many screws loose have you got in your head to think I would even consider apologizing to you, you moron?
Hey, watch your mouth.
Why should I? We're going to be total strangers soon anyway. It's about time I gave you a piece of my mind. Especially after all the horrible things you have said to me. Really, this has been a long time coming. You need to be knocked down a peg or 10. I don't think your fragile ego could possibly take it though. So why don't you just shut up and leave the documents on the table? I will sign them and take them to City Hall when I get back home.
Hey. Let's calm down a bit.
Why? I think I'm perfectly calm. It seems like we have both made up our minds and want to file for divorce. Let's do it. There's no point in waiting.
But don't you realize what this would mean for you? What situation this will put you in? You, a housewife, are being kicked out and left on the streets. How do you think you're going to survive without any financial support?
I think I'm capable of finding a job for myself. Even if it may be minimum wage, I will figure out a way to get by rather than stay with you.
Wait, but I'm your only family now. We don't have kids and now your mother is dead. You're going to be very lonely, you know. Are you okay with that?
Yep, I'm totally fine with that. I have friends and I don't mind a quiet house.
Wait. Don't be so rash. There's no need to get so angry just over a funeral.
What did you say?
Come on. Who is more important to you in the family? Me or your mother?
What kind of question is that? Obviously, it's my mother.
What? Why?
You're joking, right? I told you what my mother meant to me. She brought me up for God's sake. What the hell have you ever done for me? For you to even ask this kind of question is outrageous. I don't need a husband who can't even make it to my mother's funeral. You're not my family.
What did you say?
I said you're not my damn family, you cretin!
I thought I was being nice, trying to give you a chance to apologize. And this is what you do, huh? Lash out and disrespect me? You will regret this.
Yes, whatever. Just leave the documents on the table and I will get to them when I am back home tonight.
Huh. You better also practice apologizing as well. You need it.
No, I haven't done anything that needs apologizing for. Just don't be there when I get home. Now, bye. What is the meaning of this? I was cleaning up my stuff and found my photo frame broken and in the trash. You know, the one with me and my mother in it when I graduated college.
Ah, so you finally found it. I was getting bored waiting to see when you would notice. Too bad I'm not there to see your reaction.
You broke it?
Sure did. That should teach you a lesson for talking back to me last night like that.
I see. So you broke it on purpose. It was a picture frame that I bought with my mother. We bought them because they were a pair and kept one each.
It's not my fault. If you want to blame someone, you should blame yourself for how you acted last night.
How petty. You're so small.
Petty? Small? Not at all. It was a punishment to teach you a valuable lesson. I hope you now understand who is the boss of the house and who you should show respect to. I will be looking forward to your apology tonight when I get back from work. Ha! Where are you, woman? I have been waiting long enough.
I left the house already. Is there a problem?
What the hell are you talking about? This game has gone on long enough. Now quit it and come back. I'm getting hungry and dinner's not ready.
Like I said, I left and I'm not coming back anymore. So bye!
That's enough. Now get your butt back here. Now! What am I supposed to do for dinner?
Figure it out yourself. We're going our separate ways, remember?
Stop it. This is going too far. You can't just leave like this. It's your job to make dinner.
Making dinner is a very simple task that a mere housewife can do. I'm sure you can do it perfectly with ease, since you're a capable white-collar employee.
Yes, that's right. I can do this perfectly. If a lowlife like you can make dinner, it should be an ease for me. Ha! I bet I can cook better than you. It's just cutting meat and veggies up, then heating it up with some seasoning. So simple. I won't be paying you any alimony, by the way.
How do you figure?
You neglected your husband and your duties. You're the one who broke the marriage contract, so it's your fault we're getting divorced. So be prepared, woman.
How amusing. You think that will work? You've been borderline, if not flat-out abusive for years. You're going to be paying out the nose.
Why would I be paying anything?
The main reason for our divorce is because of how you treated me, and also, you're the one who broke my precious photo frame.
Enough about the picture frame already. You think a judge cares about that? It was just a lousy frame. I am not paying a penny for it.
It was a very special frame with a lot of memories with my mother attached to it. It was also a vintage frame that probably won't be easily found again. A real collector's item. It was very precious to me.
Yeah, I get it. Sorry that I broke it. Not. Ha! Unfortunately, the world isn't that simple. If you're expecting any kind of money from me, you will need to hire a lawyer, and that is not possible for a broke lowlife like you. Ha!
Don't worry. I know very well what I need to do. I'm already looking for a capable lawyer to bring you down. I will get through this divorce and make sure that you will suffer and pay for what you have done to me.
Oh, how scary. There's no way you will find a lawyer that can help you out on this. No one will care about your frame or your mother's funeral or whatever you have to say. People don't have time for that stuff. It's so funny listening to people like you and realizing exactly how out of touch with reality you are.
We will see about that. The next time you hear from me, it will be through my lawyer.
Ha! Sure. I will be waiting. Hey, I think this is enough. Are you still not coming back? It's been a week already. Don't you think this is going too far?
I said I won't be coming back. I thought I made this very clear. Now stop contacting me and bothering me with the same questions. It's getting annoying.
Wait, you're serious? This is no joke. But you need to come back already. There's mold sprouting out in the corners of the bathroom and the drain's starting to smell. Clean it up already.
Clean it yourself. You're a capable worker, aren't you? It should be perfectly easy for you to do, since a lowlife like me could do it. You said it yourself that anything a mere housewife could do, you could do as well, right?
This is your job, though. I go to the office, you do all this stuff. I shouldn't have to get my hands dirty taking care of things like that.
This is hilarious. You have no right to order me to come and clean up the house. We have already filed for a divorce. It's way too late now. I don't need to deal with your messes ever again. Clean it yourself.
Wait, what? Did you file the papers for real?
Of course I filed the papers. You signed them as well. We both agreed.
I thought that was just for show.
No. It's quite real.
Wait, let's talk this over. Tell me where you are and I will pick you up. After we cool our heads and talk things out, let's go back and withdraw the divorce petition.
No way. I wouldn't stay married to you for anything in the world. And there's no way I'm going to tell you where I am. Oh, and also, before I forget, did you get a chance to look into the mailbox?
The mailbox?
Just as I suspected. You haven't checked it, have you? Go open it now. There should be a few important letters there that I would advise you to look at ASAP.
What is this?
They should be letters from my lawyer, if I'm not mistaken. She is very capable.
Alimony. You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not kidding. This is quite real and serious. You broke my precious frame on purpose, and like I said, it was a vintage and one of a kind. It's worth a lot if I were to sell it. Also, my lawyer suggested I fight for financial support to help me with my psychiatric sessions.
What? You go to mental therapy?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. It had been a while, but it's been helping me to gain confidence in myself. According to my therapist, the verbal and mental abuse has taken its toll on me quite a bit. Sorry, but I think you will be having a tough time defending yourself in court, since it is quite obvious that you're the one at fault in this marriage.
Wait, why would you do this to me? This is too much. Don't you love me anymore?
No, I don't love you anymore. I don't love you at all. There, I said it. Finally.
What?
And I also don't want to see you again. Ever. Actually, I don't even want to talk to you if possible. So please stop bothering me and I will get my lawyer to contact you instead.
Hey, stop. That's too harsh. What about the years that we spent together? Don't they mean anything to you? Please, let's just talk this through.
No, I don't want to talk anymore. What's done is done.
Please.
Look, let me make it easier for you to understand the situation. Imagine that your mother or father passed away. How would you feel if I didn't come to the funeral?
I would be furious and wouldn't accept it.
Right? And then not only that, then imagine I purposefully destroyed a memento that you had of them.
I'd be outraged.
That's exactly how I am feeling now. Do you get it?
No, I don't get it. Your situation and my situation are different. I have been working this whole time and have been supporting you financially. While in your case, you haven't contributed any money to the household. Our positions are different here. I'm the man of the house, so I can decide on things while you have to obey. So it's totally different.
It's not really fair to measure contribution with just money. Think about it. Those clothes that you are wearing every day to work. Who is the one who washed them and ironed them for you? Every day you come back home to a clean, warm house with food on the table. Who is the one who makes sure this happens? Stop for a minute and look around you. I bet you will find a few things that aren't functioning well in the house, just like the bathroom mold. Can't you understand that the work that a mere housewife is doing is something that you can't or aren't doing? We were supposed to be equals throughout this marriage, but you just trampled that idea with your ego to prove yourself. How can you possibly call yourself a functioning adult if you don't understand that money is not the only thing that should be used to measure a person's value? You're just an overgrown child.
Mary, I'm really sorry. How can I make it up to you?
So you still remember my name. It has been a while since you called me by my name.
I'm sorry it took me so long to realize how important you are. I really appreciate all the things that you did for me. Everything. Please, let's get back together. I promise I will be more appreciative and more respectful. Please, Mary, come back. I was wrong.
Yes, you were wrong for all the things that you said and did.
I'm sorry. I just got carried away. I thought that this was what I had to do to be macho and manly. I'm also sorry for breaking your precious photo frame. Please forgive me. Please, Mary, come back. Let's make this marriage work together. I can't live without you. I wouldn't know how to live by myself.
Sorry, Steve, but it's over for us.
No, please.
I just can't do it anymore. I'm already prepared to live by myself and have a life of my own. There's no way we will be together anymore.
No, Mary. I beg you to come back.
Besides, I've already found a job. I'm all set for a new start.
What? You found a job already?
Well, I was an engineer before you asked me to quit, remember? And engineers are in high demand at the moment, so I found a job quite quickly.
That's way too quick. I can't believe you got a job.
I did have a few years of experience to back my resume, and with a little faith and trust in myself, I got an offer. It's really great getting appreciated and paid for the work I do. I've really missed this sensation. It's only been a few days since I started, but I'm already loving this new life and freedom. It's much better than being cooped up in the house and being your wife.
Please don't say that. I really miss you and feel absolutely lonely in the house by myself. Please, Mary, come back. I can't take it.
Sorry, but I don't want to go back to being a full-time housewife for you. That's the worst job I've ever had.
Okay, then you can work part-time. How about it, huh?
Just part-time?
Okay. You can work full-time. But please come back. I need you here in the house. I can't do this by myself. I don't want to be alone.
Absolutely not. This isn't about me being able to work or not. I can't forgive you for the past years of abuse, and especially for my mother's funeral. That was the last straw.
I'm sorry. Please, I will change, I promise. I won't do anything like that again.
Of course not. She's not going to die again. She was my only family. How do you still not get that? You blew your only shot. It's too late for you to fix anything. Besides, I know you won't change for long. You won't be able to keep your word. I know it. I have realized that I can stand on my own 2 feet and don't need you for support anymore. I can live a happier life without you.
Don't say that, Mary. Please come back. I don't want this divorce. I take back everything I said. Please.
Let's not keep talking in circles. I told you before. Talk to my lawyer if you need to tell me anything. I will be starting my life anew, and I don't need you darkening my day. Take good care and try to learn something from this.
Wait, Mary. Don't go. Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot.
What is it? Name it and I will do anything.
Don't forget to respond to my lawyer's letters. They are quite important, and I would advise you take appropriate action to make sure we come to a fair agreement.
What? We're still going through this?
Of course. I'm not going back to you. I'm tired of telling you. Now please contact my lawyer from now on.
Mary, come on. I will pay for everything. The damage and your therapy. Everything. But please, let's stay together. I need you here next to me.
No! Leave me alone! Enough is enough!
Don't be so cold. Please, Mary. I know you have a kind heart. I know you can forgive me. Please give me a chance.
No is no. Living with you was hell on earth. It was a waking nightmare. I'll never go back.
Don't say that. Please. Mary.
I will see you in court. Bye!
Wait, Mary, don't go. Please come back. Don't end it like this. Please. Mary!
After I left, Steve had a hard time managing his life and house by himself. He didn't wash his laundry properly, and his boss had to take him aside and speak to him about his grooming because his coworkers were starting to complain about his BO. His figure also changed due to a bad diet. I guess he really can't cook and just relied on fast food. In the end, he became depressed and couldn't go to work sometimes. As a result, he was eventually fired. Why do I know all about this? Because he sent me a super long email about it. Of course, I blocked him after that. I don't know if he learned any lesson, but I certainly have. I'll never give a person like him the benefit of the doubt again. He still seems to be single and living alone in a small apartment. On the other hand, I have been able to rebuild my life. I love my job. I have a loving boyfriend. Simply put, I am living my life to the fullest. I was extremely sad when my mother died, but her funeral was definitely a turning event for me and gave me the courage to file for a divorce. I wish she was still here to see me living my life and hope she is looking over me now. I have promised myself that I will never let another man control me or disrespect me in any way. I will show my mother how well I can live.
Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please press like and subscribe for more fun videos. Hey, what's up, Erin? Hope you're doing good, girlie. Did you get our invitation in the mail? I sent it to you a couple of weeks ago. I was wondering if you had a chance to respond to it. I kinda need a reply soon since we're finalizing the guest list. Hi? Yeah, I got the invitation, but what made you think I would respond to it or let alone want to come to your wedding? To be honest, I'm surprised you even thought it was okay to send that to me. Did you forget what happened 6 months ago? What kind of question is that? You know exactly why I sent it to you. We're friends. We've been friends since high school. Of course I'd invite you to the wedding. I feel like inviting your friend is a normal thing to do, isn't it? Or am I getting something wrong here?
Stop playing dumb. You're getting everything wrong. You know exactly why I wouldn't want to go to your stupid wedding. Sure, we've known each other since high school, but our friendship ended 6 months ago. You're the one that messed everything up when you slept with Cam. So don't act like you don't know why I don't want to see you.
Erin, come on. You don't have to say it's all over between us. It doesn't have to be like this. That's not fair. I love you. You're my girl. I've known you for so long. I thought friendship is all about getting through the thick and thin. I thought our friendship was strong enough to survive that. What happened sucked, but isn't our bond strong enough to get through it? Are you seriously playing the through thick and thin card right now? You don't have the right to say that to me. I feel bad about what happened with Cam. I really do. But you can't help who you fall in love with. I didn't try to fall in love with Cam. It just happened. And now he insists on marrying me. He said if he's going to marry someone, he wants to marry me. I can't say no to that. I love him. Even though the affair wasn't okay, it doesn't change the fact that I love Cam and Cam loves me. It's a mess, I know, but our love is real. So can't we take this opportunity to make amends and move on as friends? I want you to be there to celebrate us and our love. It would mean a lot to have you there.
Oh, shut up! I don't care about any of that. I don't care how much you love him and how much Cam loves you. Your sob story won't work on me. This isn't a movie. This is real life. If you were my friend, you wouldn't have had an affair with him, and you definitely wouldn't be marrying him right now. How could you say all this to me and not expect me to get upset? You stole my boyfriend. You betrayed me. If you really cared about me, You would have talked to me about how you felt instead of going behind my back and messing up my relationship. There's no way our friendship is going to recover from that. You and Cam knew exactly how this would end.
Come on, Erin. Don't be like this. I couldn't help it. I wasn't trying to hurt you. We weren't doing this to hurt you. Love doesn't always come along at the right time. I swear this wasn't malicious. Why would I intentionally hurt someone I care about?
I am never going to forgive you. You might have convinced yourself that this couldn't have been helped, but that's not going to work on me. And I am most definitely not going to go to your guy's pathetic wedding. If you two cheaters want to get married, go ahead. But leave me out of it. I'm not going to involve myself in your toxicity. I am not going. Don't bother begging.
Erin, please. Can't you just give us a chance? Give our friendship a chance again? And plus, I'm not the only person that wants you at the wedding. Cam also said he wants you to come. Can't you do us a favor?
Are you freaking kidding me? Do you not hear yourself? How could you possibly act like what you're saying is okay? Why would I want to do anything for you two? That would literally be torture.
You know what? Cam was right. He said that you'd probably act like this because you still have feelings for him. That you'd probably be upset and hysterical about the wedding because you're not over the relationship. But he thinks it might give you closure to come to the wedding. And I think so too. I think being at the wedding would help you move on, you know? Isn't he so sweet? He cares about you even after you two split up. He wants you to be happy. I want you to be happy too.
I think you've said more than enough, Jennifer. You're crossing the line. I don't know what sort of drugs you and Cam are on that makes you think you can talk to me like this, but I recommend you get off your high horse and back off. Oh, and you can tell Cam that I have no feelings for him. In fact, if there's anything left, it's pure freaking rage and disgust. You can tell him that. I hate him and I hate his guts.
Oh, you don't have to pretend you don't still like Cam. I know how you can be. You're always trying to pretend you don't feel things. You're not bulletproof, Erin. You don't have to pretend with me. I bet you don't want to go to the wedding or have anything to do with me because you still have feelings for Cam.
Wow, you're actually crazy. You and Cam are both insane.
I mean, if you were really over Cam, you would have forgiven me by now. Don't you think so? If you didn't care about me or Cam, you wouldn't be acting all angry with me. You're still in love with him, so that's why you can't forgive me. Look, I'm sorry to say this, but Cam loves me, so there's nothing you can do. So enough with the rage. Let's take this opportunity to make peace with what happened.
How many times do I have to say this? You weren't the brightest in school, but are you actually dumb? Or did the affair fry your brain too? Let me repeat myself in simple English. I do not like Cam.
Well, if you say so, I believe you. Then why don't you just come to the wedding? It shouldn't bother you if you don't have any feelings for him, right? So I'll see you at the wedding. I'll be waiting for your RSVP. Yo, Erin! What's up? Long time no see. How's it going? It's been how long since we last talked? We haven't talked since we broke up, so that would be 6 months ago.
Yeah, I guess so. It's been a while. And to answer your question, I'm doing fine. I would feel much better if I weren't talking to you, though. You're actually going to marry Jennifer, huh?
Yeah, of course. Did you get the wedding invitation? You're gonna come, right?
First Jennifer and now you. Why are you both checking up on me about this? How bored are you two?
Oh, did Jennifer hit you up too? And what are you talking about? We're not bored, we're just eager. I'm reaching out because I care about you. I want you to be there. It would mean so much to have you there. You'll come and celebrate our marriage, right?
It's like I'm talking to a wall. I don't want to go to your wedding. Not interested in the slightest. I said this to Jennifer too. Should I send you a screenshot of the conversation I had with her? Why would I want to go to the wedding of the world's worst best friend and the world's worst boyfriend? No, thank you.
Oh, Erin. You really do still have feelings for me, don't you? The fact that you're this mad must mean you still love me. I mean, I understand. We had a great relationship together. It was a good run. But all of it ended super suddenly, and I get it if you still have some leftover love for me. I didn't want to hurt you when I fell for Jennifer, but I couldn't help myself. Love's love, you know. You get it, don't you?
Don't flatter yourself. You weren't that amazing, Cam. Plus, why would I still have feelings for someone that cheated on me? I'm not that desperate for love. I don't care about what you do with your life. I don't want anything to do with you. Let me repeat what I told Jennifer. I hate you. All I feel is anger and disgust. I don't want to see you or hear from you.
Erin, you don't have to act tough in front of me. You were always like that. I get if you still have feelings for me. If you're scared of being vulnerable, it's okay. I've known you long enough to be able to read between the lines. You still love me. You're not over me. That's why you're so upset.
Oh my God, I can't do this.
Look, hear me out. If you come to the wedding, you'll be able to get closure. As your ex, as someone that loved you for years, I want you to be able to move on and turn a new leaf, you know? I want you to be happy.
Who do you think you are? I'm not some damsel in distress that needs her ex's support to move on. I'm fine on my own, and I've moved on already.
Oh, really? Then there's no reason you can't come to the wedding, right? If you're already moving on, can't you come and support us? As old friends. We're actually planning on having over 200 people at the wedding, so I'm sure you'll meet someone new if you come by. There aren't a lot of guys that are as great as me, but I'm sure there'll be someone that'll be fun to mess around with.
Wait, what? You're inviting 200 people? Why are you having such a big wedding?
Oh yeah, we're going big. You know what they say, go big or go home. And plus, Jennifer said she wants to have the biggest wedding imaginable. She wants everyone to celebrate us, so I invited all of my relatives and colleagues and old acquaintances.
Ah, I see. This is none of my business, but how are you two paying for this mega wedding? If I'm remembering correctly, you barely had any money in your savings when we broke up. Where's all of this money coming from?
Ouch. Yeah, you got me there. I'm not exactly swimming in cash. But I couldn't say no to Jennifer. She's really convincing when she wants to be. I want to give her everything she wants. She's the love of my life after all. So I pulled all the strings I could to get this wedding together.
Right. But isn't Jennifer kinda broke too? She just works a bunch of part-time gigs here and there, right? How are you two going to have such a big wedding with your income? You're not going to take out a loan to have a wedding, are you?
Of course not, I'm not that stupid. Jennifer is handling the finances. She's pretty resourceful, actually. She said even with our low income situation, we can figure out a way to have the wedding we want. She's a budgeting genius.
Are you sure about that? I personally wouldn't trust Jennifer with anything money related. She is kinda erratic.
Look, don't worry about how we're paying about the wedding. That's for me and Jennifer to fuss over, not the guests. Just come by. We're doing what we can to throw a good wedding. How often do you get to go to a 200+ wedding? It's gonna be a massive party. Imagine a rave, but everyone's in a suit and tie. So just put the past aside and come. I promise you won't regret it.
Hey, Erin! Happy day before the wedding! About the wedding tomorrow, you don't need us to rent a car for you or anything, right? We're old friends, so I'm guessing I don't have to do all of that, and you can figure things out on your own. Oh, is the wedding tomorrow? I wasn't planning on going, so I completely forgot. Oh, are you still on that petty train? Stop being so boring! I thought we went over this the last time we spoke. You're coming. End of story. Tomorrow is the big wedding day. It's the wedding of the century. Don't be a party pooper, Erin. Yeah, I heard from Cam a few months ago that you two are planning a huge wedding. He said something about 200 guests? And that you're spending thousands of dollars on the food and decor, right? Yes, ma'am. Oh, we're spending more than a couple grand. I got the most expensive course menu possible, and got this amazing florist from LA to decorate the whole venue with seasonal flowers. It's going to be absolutely breathtaking. And don't get me started on the wedding dress. I got the perfect one. Remember the dresses I used to show you when we were teenagers? I got one that looks just like it. The wedding dress alone is already about 10K, maybe 20K. But it's so dreamy. Oh wow, you really went all out, didn't you? Sounds like a Hollywood wedding. Looks like this will be the biggest wedding in my life. Yes, that's why I keep telling you to come to the wedding. You only get married once in your life. Might as well go all out. I can't wait for you to see it. Well, unfortunately, I won't be coming to this wedding. Guess I'll have to see the photos or something. Not that I even care. No matter how big it is, there's nothing that'll convince me to come. I don't care if it's the wedding of the century. You two hurt me. I'm not embarrassing myself by coming to the wedding. Erin, relax. You're being so dramatic. It couldn't seriously have been that bad. Just come. Can't bygones be bygones? You're never going to have another chance to attend a wedding like this. Stop being petty and just come. Hell no! I would rather die than go. Yeah, you're saying all this, but you're actually going to come, aren't you? I've known you for years. I know how loyal you are. You might be putting up a fight now, but I bet you'll be the first person to pull up to the wedding. I got you the best seat, right in the front so you can see us up close. So go get yourself a cute dress and come by. Okay? Okay. Jennifer, just give up. Don't you get it? I don't like you. I don't care about you. Why can't you see this? I don't want to come. I'm not going to come. You're hurting me by repeatedly bringing this up. If you really cared about me, you wouldn't be doing this to me. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And don't be late. There's going to be a bunch of people there, so come a little early, okay? Oh, and before I forget, for the wedding gift, can you give us $3,000? We're asking everyone to give us cash instead of the traditional wedding registry stuff. I know it's a lot of money, but could you also give it to us in cash before you go inside the wedding? Ah, you're asking for cash. I guess that is getting more common these days. I should have guessed. But $3,000? What the hell? I could take myself on a solo vacation with that money. Why the hell would I want to pay that much for a wedding I don't even want to go to? It's the wedding gift. Like you said, it's not that uncommon, and every guest is going to be paying. Yours is set at a slightly higher price, though. It's a fancy wedding, so the wedding gifts have to be fancy too, you know? Oh my goodness. You know, I used to jokingly say you're crazy, but looks like you actually are. It's better to let you know the price in advance rather than to leave it till the last minute and cause problems, right? You should be grateful to me for letting you know in advance. I'm doing you a favor. You think $3,000 is an appropriate amount to ask for? I feel like I should be going for free, if anything, given that you two royally screwed me over. $3,000 is a frankly ridiculous amount. I think you're a little out of line there. If I ask for the average amount, we won't have enough to cover the wedding costs. We had to set it high. This isn't an average wedding, after all. So make sure you have that ready, okay? What do you mean you can't cover the wedding costs? I thought you were handling the budget for the expenses. Cam told me that you had the budgeting under control, but I'm guessing that's not the case if you're trying to extort money out of your guests. I might be good with money, but I can't pull over 100K out of thin air. I had to find a way to pay the expenses, and this is the idea I came up with. I plan on paying the wedding expenses with the money we get from our guests. With 200 guests, we can easily cover everything. With this system, Cam and I don't have to pay a penny while getting the wedding of our dreams. So make sure you get us the money tomorrow. We're counting on ya. Dude, that's really messed up. You're exploiting your guests? Don't you realize how messed up that is? I'm literally a genius. I'm asking my other friends for $1,000 and $3,000 from you. If all goes as planned, we can get the honeymoon money and the moving expenses covered with the money we get from our guests. I don't even know what to say at this point. I didn't expect you to be this ruthlessly self-centered. Hey, relax, Erin. We're not going to put the money to waste. The wedding is going to be worth every single penny you pay. Plus, if you find yourself a new boyfriend, you basically make the money back. I mean, think about it this way. You're going to a wedding and a mega blind date. $3,000 is cheap when you think about it. Do you even read what you're writing? You actually think people are going to come to a wedding with a price tag like that? Who in their right mind would pay $1,000? In my case, $3,000 just to go to a wedding. If they have good taste and like to party, of course they'll come. It's going to be the biggest wedding Seattle has ever seen. You're lost if you miss out on it. So, you're my bestie, so you're gonna pay $3,000. Thanks to everyone's gifts, Cam and I can have the wedding of our dreams. Thanks, girlie. But Jennifer, you don't have any friends though. Huh? What are you talking about? Of course I do. If you really had friends, then yeah, you might be able to cover your wedding expenses with the gifts. But you don't have any friends. No one's going to come to your wedding. Which means you and Cam are gonna have to pay for the wedding yourself. I have friends. What are you talking about? Of course people are going to come. I sent invitations out to 200 people. All of my friends are coming. And did you get a response from any of these people? Did all 200 people RSVP to the event? Is there a check for every single person you invited? Or are you just assuming people are going to come? Of course people RSVP'd. I don't have the time to check every single person's response. I'm not worried about the attendance because I know my friends and they wouldn't skip out on my wedding. I don't need to hassle them for a reply. Are you sure you don't need to double check? Because all of your friends have plans to hang out with me tomorrow. Wait, what? Why would they be hanging out with you? What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm having a huge barbecue party tomorrow and invited a bunch of my friends. You know, all of our mutual friends from our high school days. It's super nice out, so I decided to have a barbecue in the park. No, that's not happening. I didn't hear about this. No one told me anything about a barbecue. Besides, all of those girls are coming to my wedding. I invited them. Are you sure about that? That's weird because all of them told me they didn't RSVP to your wedding. Maybe you should double check the attendance list. No way. You're just trying to freak me out. It's not going to work. I'm not lying to you. On the day you invited me, I hit up some of our mutual friends and told them I'm not going to the wedding. And a bunch of them told me they're not going too, for obvious reasons. So I suggested that everyone that's not going to the wedding have a barbecue instead. And they were super into the idea. Other people decided to join and it's gonna be a huge party. Wait, what? Why won't they come to my wedding? I don't get it. It's going to be a huge wedding. They're never going to go to a wedding like this. Why wouldn't they want to come? I mean, no matter how big the wedding might be, why would anyone want to pay so much? I don't think a lot of people want to go to a wedding with a massive price tag. Use your common sense. And plus, apparently this isn't the first time you stole someone's boyfriend? How do you know about that? No one says anything to your face, but you don't necessarily have the greatest reputation amongst us. I heard that you stole other people's boyfriends and messed with other people's relationships in the past. I didn't know about any of this until recently, but I guess people didn't want to tell me because they knew we were best friends. Until you went ahead to do the same thing to me. Oh, come on. But that was back when we were in high school. I was young. We were all messing around. It was just a phase. You can't be mad at me for that. You think that's going to fly? You hurt so many of us. None of us think of you as a friend. None of us want to celebrate with you knowing that you're a serial homewrecker. So don't count on anyone being there. Are you serious? No one wants to come? What am I supposed to do? How do you all expect me to pay for the wedding? We can't pay for the wedding without all of your money. I'm going to be in debt without it. I don't care. You should have planned better. Or, I don't know, checked the guest list? The thing is, none of us care. So, good luck. Hope you enjoy your wedding. Ciao.
Dude, what the hell? What is wrong with all of you? How could you do this to us? How could you do this to Jennifer? None of you are coming to the wedding. You think it's cool to gang up on her like this? I thought y'all were friends.
Cam, use your brain. Why the hell would any of us want to come to the wedding? None of us want to celebrate. It's one thing to be involved in an affair once, but to do it over and over and over again is another story. We can't just turn a blind eye on that. She hurt so many of us over the years. What she did to me was the final straw. And on top of all of that, she expects us to pay thousands of dollars to attend her wedding? It's beyond rude. It's humiliating and mean. If you two think you can bully us like this, you're wrong.
Wait, what are you talking about? Thousands of bucks to attend the wedding? What do you mean?
Oh, you don't know about this? But you're the groom, right? She asked all of her guests to pay a minimum of $1,000. In my case, she asked for $3,000 because I was her best friend. She said she was planning on paying for the wedding with this money. But given your reaction, I'm guessing you didn't know about this.
What? She asked you guys to pay? This was her plan? Are you sure you didn't misunderstand her? Oh my god. I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, and I heard she's also doing this to the relatives on the guest list. I'm surprised anyone agreed to those terms and conditions.
No, I don't know about any of this. What the hell? You're saying that she asked my family for money as well? Seriously?
Wait, you actually didn't know? I thought you were bluffing. She didn't tell you?
Oh my god. My uncle gave me a check for like $5,000 earlier and I was confused. That was what the money was for. I thought my uncle was doing it out of his own generosity or something. But all of this is Jennifer's doing.
I mean, come on, Cam. I'm sure your uncle probably likes you just fine, but why would he give you $5,000 at your wedding? Don't you think that's a little unrealistic?
Oh god, this can't be happening. This is so embarrassing. I'm gonna go look into this. Jennifer didn't say a single word to me about this. This is what she meant when she said she's going to find a way to pay for the wedding.
Erin, how could you do this? You messed everything up. Cam just told me that he doesn't want to marry me anymore. Oh, damn. That sucks, I guess. He said he can't marry someone with no common sense and doesn't agree with the whole money gift thingy. What's so bad about this plan? I thought it was perfect. I don't get it. So I guess you really didn't say a single word to Cam about this. This whole thing was your idea? Well, yeah, because Cam said I should handle the financial part of the wedding. He entrusted me with everything and told me to figure out a way to pay for the wedding. He said he wasn't good with money, and then he was really relying on me to take care of things. So I worked my butt off for months trying to figure out how to pay for things, and this was the idea I came up with. And you're saying your idea after months of sorting through the budget was to take money from your guests? You actually thought that was a viable idea. I gotta say, I'm kinda impressed with how stupid you are. I thought this was going to work. I don't get why everyone is so mad at me. I get that it's more expensive than usual, but you get to eat really good food and go on an amazing party. Isn't that worth the money? I don't think it's your place to decide whether $3,000 or $1,000 is worth the money. That's way out of line and downright inconsiderate. Don't you see how bizarre what you did is? You were trying to make other people pay for your wedding. That's unheard of. This is the worst day of my life. No one's coming to the wedding. Cam wants to break up with me. I hate this. Oh, cheer up, Jennifer. We're about to grill some juicy ribs out here. Want me to send you a picture? Maybe that'll cheer you up. Ew, gross. I don't need a picture of your gross barbecue. Just give me the money. You don't have to bother attending the wedding. In fact, just wire me the money or Venmo it to me. Whatever, just give me the money. You're embarrassing yourself. Just stop, Jennifer. If you don't send me the money, I'm screwed. You don't get how bad this is. Look, I get it. I messed up. I messed up our friendship. I'll apologize for everything I did, but can you help me out this one time? We're friends, right? We went through so much together. Sorry, but no thank you. I'm not interested in continuing a friendship with you. No matter how many times you apologize, the ship has sailed. None of us want anything to do with you. None of you? All of you are cutting ties with me? Anyway, I have to go. The meat's cooking on the grill and I can't keep texting. It would suck if you lost your friends and your groom, so hope everything works out with Cam. Ciao! Cam and Jennifer did end up getting married in the end, but they had to apologize to all of their guests for the ridiculous demands Jennifer made. Instead of having the guests pay the predetermined amount, they took what the guests were comfortable giving. Of course, this wasn't enough money for Cam and Jennifer to cover their $100K wedding. To make things worse, Jennifer had taken out a high-interest loan to pay for the wedding costs, which had to be paid before the wedding. She was convinced that they could recoup the costs from the guests, but this obviously didn't go as planned. They explained what happened to the loan office, but couldn't get the interest rate adjusted, so they've been working tirelessly to pay back their wedding expenses. Last I heard, they've been living on frozen burritos and using every penny they can to pay back the money. I sometimes get texts from Jennifer begging me to be friends with her again because she's working hard and making amends, but I've made it a rule to send her barbecue pictures instead of an actual response. Thanks for watching! If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more. See you next time! Sis! Hey! You gotta hear this! I'm getting married! Can you believe it?
Whoa, really? That's great. Congrats! I'm really happy for you.
Aw, thanks. But I really have to apologize to you. You're older than me, and yet I got the ticket to happiness before you. It just makes you look even more pathetic, no?
What? Pathetic?
You got that right. I'm so much more attractive than you know? I'm the pretty one. That's why I was able to get married so quickly. I didn't even have to try. And then there's you. So ugly that you couldn't even find one guy willing to date you. I feel so sorry for you. Seriously, that's just pathetic.
I don't really think that's true. It doesn't matter who gets married first anyways. That's not really the point of marriage. I'm just genuinely happy for you as your sister.
Oh, please. There you go again. I know you're just jealous. Admit it. You're seething with resentment, right? Because I'm the beautiful sister who gets all the good things in life.
Trust me. I've never felt that way, and I have no idea why you would assume that.
Oh, that's right. Now that I'm getting married and all, I'm gonna have to ask you to go on a diet, you ugly pig.
What the heck?
Well, since the marriage has been decided, the families have to meet each other, right? And not only that, but then there's the actual wedding. I can't have an ugly pig sitting around at my precious once-in-a-lifetime wedding. You would ruin everything just by being there.
That's why you want me to go on a diet?
Look, if you just shred a few pounds, I'm sure you'd actually look decent. Sure, you may be ugly no matter what, but losing weight would do you some good. I think it'll work.
You've got to be kidding me.
Okay then. Time to lose 20 pounds for your dear little sister. You got this. I'm counting on you.
Chloe, there's something I need to talk to you about. I don't know if you've heard, but your little sister Layla is getting married.
Oh, Layla already told me about it a bit earlier.
She seemed really excited about it. I see. That makes things easier for me to explain then. Actually, we've decided on a date to meet the husband's family. After discussing things, they wanted to meet as soon as possible. So we're meeting them next month.
Wow, that's quick. But sure, I got it. I'll make sure to get the day off work.
Did you guys already decide on the place to meet?
I'm guessing it's gonna be a restaurant? I should probably go buy a nice dress or something.
No, Chloe. That won't be necessary. You don't have to come.
Why? I want to be there.
When we meet the other family, it will be Layla, your mom, and I. Just the three of us. I'm telling you now, there's no need for you to come.
Are you sure it's okay that I'm not there? Isn't it important for all the family members to meet? It would be weird for me to be the only one absent. And it's not that hard for me to take a day off work anyways. Don't worry, Dad. I'll be there, okay?
I just told you not to come. How many times are you going to make me repeat myself? I'm not going to say it again. don't come.
What?
I mean, it's not that good to gather in big numbers right now, especially at restaurants. So we were just talking about how it would be good to just have the bride, groom, and parents be there.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Then I hope you guys enjoy the meeting on my behalf as well. Oh, Chloe. My dear Chloe. Are you okay, hun? I don't think you should keep working at a company that doesn't even let you take a day off when you need it. Hey, Grandma. It's been a while. I hope you've been doing okay. My company is great. They let me take days off really easily, and I really like it there. Where did you get that idea? Oh, really? That's a relief, but you weren't at the family meeting yesterday. To meet Layla's husband's side of the family. You couldn't take the day off, so I got worried. What do you mean? It's been so long since I got to see your face as well. I was so excited to see you. I was really disappointed when I heard you wouldn't be coming. If your company is really good to you like you said, you need to take a day off at times like this. I know you're a hard worker, but family is more important than work. Poor Layla. You should make it up to her somehow. Wait, Grams, hold on. You were at the meeting? Well, of course I was. It's my precious granddaughter who's getting married. I want to be involved in every step of the way. It's important for all the family members to get to know each other. But Dad said that it was only going to be the parents this time, that they wanted to make sure there weren't too many people gathering at once. Your dad said that? That doesn't make sense. The parents, siblings, grandparents, they were all there. They brought around 7 people in total. What? Really? Your grandpa came too. All in all, there were 12 people in total. It was quite the lively banquet, if you ask me. What in the world? I don't understand. I was told that it wouldn't be necessary for me to come. I even tried to take the day off, but Dad wouldn't let me. Is that so? With everything happening right now with the world, Dad said it would be better to meet in smaller numbers, and so it would only be the parents meeting this time. I can't believe Dad told me I couldn't participate, even though I'm Layla's sister. That's ridiculous. Why would your dad say something like that? I didn't hear anything of the sort. Everyone was there, having a great time, eating and laughing. It was practically a party. And the food. Wow, it was amazing. Oh, I see. I guess they didn't want me there in the first place. What? They didn't want you there? Why wouldn't they want you to join? It's okay, Grams. I'm fine. I don't really mind. Layla had already told me I'm not invited unless I go on a diet, so I'm not that surprised at this point. She said that to you. To be honest, I feel relieved that I didn't have to go in the end. So it's all good. There's no way I could have lost 20 pounds in a month. Talk about Mission Impossible. Oh my goodness, Chloe. Why would you need to go on a diet? You are not overweight, and you shouldn't have to worry about something like that in the first place. But my sister is practically a model, and compared to her, I'm quite chubby. I know people always compare the both of us, and the family has always made me feel bad about my appearance, always talking about how pretty Layla is. I know Layla and Dad don't like me that much. It's nothing new. Is that what has been going on? I get it, though. I mean, my sister is really darn cute. No wonder why my parents are so doting over her. It's probably easier to love her. That's just the way things are, I guess. There's nothing I can do about it. Chloe, dear, when is your next day off? I have a pretty normal schedule with the weekends off. Okay, then you can come over to visit me during the weekend. Since you didn't get to enjoy the family dinner, me and Grandpa will take you out to eat somewhere really nice. Oh my goodness. Are you sure, Grams? I've been waiting to see you for so long, so this is perfect. Let me see my adorable grandchild's face once in a while. I would love to spend time with you. And we need to explain things to your grandpa. He still doesn't know about the misunderstanding, so he's really worried about you right now. Is she eating her meals? I hope she doesn't have it too hard at her workplace. He's been going on and on about you since yesterday. Thanks, Grandma. I'll make sure to visit you this weekend then. I'll message you again before the weekend to confirm things.
Chloe, I've got some news. Layla's wedding date has been officially decided. I know it's a bit sudden, but we'll be having the wedding this weekend.
This weekend? That's way too sudden. Why the rush?
Actually, the date had already been decided, but it took a while to let you know. Things were busy.
What the heck, Dad? You need to tell me these things earlier. There's things I need to prepare for, you know? A few days is not enough time. For starters, I guess I need to hurry and make an appointment at my hair salon.
There's no need for you to do that.
Why would you say that?
Just like the family meeting, you don't need to come to the wedding either.
What kind of nonsense is that? I'm Layla's sister, for crying out loud. Tell me one good reason why her sister shouldn't be at the wedding. It's common sense that all family members attend. Why are you doing this to me?
Just don't come. I don't want to have to repeat myself.
What?
I'm sure you don't need me to explain the reason. You understand, right? I'm sure your position in this family is already quite obvious to you.
What? Because me and Layla look completely different? Is that what you want to say? That I'm not as pretty as my sister and that I shouldn't come? Are you serious? You would actually tell your own daughter not to come for such a stupid reason?
Wow, at least you're self-aware. You understand then. No need for any explanations.
This is really just plain mean. I'm Layla's sister and I'm not even invited to the wedding? It's completely absurd. Aren't we family? How could you guys do this to me?
Yes, we are family. Which is why you should be more understanding of this situation. Don't you get it? Layla's fiancé is head over heels for her. His parents have also approved of the marriage and feel positive about Layla. For the meeting between the families, Layla's fiancé even made a reservation at a Michelin star restaurant.
Yeah, and I didn't get to go, even though practically everyone on both sides of the family was there.
And the ceremony? You wouldn't believe how fancy the place is. They really invested a lot in this wedding. Imagine what would happen when the ugly sister makes an appearance. You would bring the whole entire atmosphere down. Do you really want to distract everyone with your face?
I'm just really shocked you could say something like that to your own daughter. Do you not feel any remorse for the things you've been calling me? Fine. You can spoil Layla all you want while you look down on me and whatever, but I am your actual daughter, you know? Does that mean nothing to you?
Oh, shut up already, you hideous monster. You're ugly, and there's nothing you can say that can make up for that.
How could you?
Then why don't you try to bring home a nice, decent guy like Layla? Huh? I bet you can't. You think you can find a guy who would be willing to find a restaurant just as good as a Michelin star restaurant for us to dine at? In your dreams. Ha! Not even the slightest chance for an ugly pig like you.
Sure. Fine. I guess I don't really have anyone like that to introduce to you guys.
What? You believe in that unconditional love crap? Don't expect something like that from me just because you're my daughter. It's just natural for us to cherish your sister more, don't you think? With one beautiful daughter and one ugly daughter, anyone would spoil the more beautiful one. It's all thanks to Layla that we're climbing up the social ladder. We now have rich relatives. Someone as ugly as you should know her place. Don't cause trouble for us now.
I'm not trying to cause any trouble here. I just wanted to celebrate as part of the family. I don't see the issue here.
Okay then. Would you give up if Layla didn't want you at the wedding either?
Did she really say that?
She also agreed that it would be better for you not to be at the wedding. She thinks that you would ruin the view with your ugly face. That you would stick out too much. The wedding and Layla's dress was a huge investment. Do you want to ruin everything with your selfishness?
No way. I guess Layla didn't want me to come after all.
Now do you understand the situation? No one wants someone as ugly as you to be at a model's wedding ceremony. Just do everyone a favor and stay home. I'm warning you, you better not try and come to the wedding. I'm your father and you'll do as I say.
Well, since I'm also ugly, I guess I shouldn't go to the wedding either.
Huh? Is this not Chloe anymore? Who are you?
It's your mother, you darn rascal. I'm so deeply disappointed in you.
Mom?
What the heck is wrong with you? To your precious daughter and my adorable granddaughter. You've been saying some really outrageous things. You should be ashamed of yourself. Why would you call Chloe ugly? What in the world are you thinking?
Mom. Why are you on Chloe's phone?
To be treated so awfully by her own father. Poor Chloe. That pain will stick with her for life. Do you know what you've done? You've traumatized her. Don't tell me your wife is treating Chloe the same way.
This is between us and Chloe.
Oh, so you're not even going to deny it? Huh? Do I need to go and teach you both a lesson? So it's not only you, but your wife who is also practically abusing Chloe. Your wife was always so bright, smiling all the time. Who knew? Appearances can be deceiving is all I can say. Unbelievable. Disappointed doesn't even begin to describe how I feel.
Just wait, Mom. We need to talk this out first. First of all, why are you using Chloe's phone?
Chloe and I were in the middle of enjoying dinner together. Because of you and your stupid antics, telling her not to come to the family meetings and all, she wasn't able to eat any of the delicious food that was served on that day.
You guys are eating out right now?
I took her out to eat somewhere nice to make up for not being able to join us at the family get-together a while back. And then what do you know? Chloe wanted to take me and your dad out to eat to thank us tonight.
So that's why you're together right now?
Chloe has been telling me all about the things that have been happening recently. From what I've heard, you've been quite the monster towards her. I don't know where I went wrong raising you, but the way you have been behaving is atrocious.
A monster? That's going too far now. Chloe is an independent girl. She's strong enough on her own and doesn't need us to look after her. On the other hand, her sister Layla likes to be coddled. She can't do anything without our help, even though she's all grown now.
That's besides the point. It doesn't matter if Chloe is independent or not when it comes to being invited to the wedding. What was it again? Someone as ugly as you shouldn't come to the wedding, was it?
That's,
If you guys are going to treat Chloe like she's ugly, then I guess a wrinkly old lady like me is even uglier in your eyes. So that's how you feel about your own mom, huh?
No, I would never think that of you. I never have and I never will. Not towards my mother.
Oh, just shut it, you fool. I'm tired of your nonsense. Me and your father will not be attending Layla's wedding. And don't expect any money or gifts either.
What? How could you say that?
We've decided that we will no longer be involved with you guys.
Please don't say that, Mom. I need you. How can we have the wedding without you? If you don't attend, what are we supposed to do about the wedding fees? How about the $20,000 you said you would give us to help with the wedding?
You're gonna have to find another way to pay for the wedding because I will not be helping you. You pay for everything on your own. You don't deserve my help.
You can't just say that right before the wedding. The fiancé's family already paid for everything first. I already told them I would pay our half of $30,000 on the day of the wedding. What am I supposed to do now? Are you really going to put me in this position?
I frankly don't care. All you can do is tell them you can't pay, I guess. You need to take responsibility for your actions.
There's no way in heck I could say something like that at this point. As Layla's parents, we have an image to maintain. How do you think it would make us look if we couldn't keep our promise? In order to keep a good relationship with the other family, we need to do everything we can to pay our half of the fees.
What an ego. Is image all you care about? If you care so much, then you'll find a way to prepare $30,000. Like the saying goes, where there's a will, there's a way. Either way, me and your dad will not be at the wedding. And that's final.
Chloe, we need to talk. The wedding is this weekend. You can come, all right?
Why the change of heart?
Just make sure you bring money as a wedding gift. To make up for your ugly face, you better make sure to provide a hefty sum. You got it?
I don't understand what you're trying to say. I won't be going to Layla's wedding, for obvious reasons. Just like you guys wanted.
Then what are we supposed to do about the wedding fees? We already said we would be able to pay our half. You think I can just tell them it's not possible when the wedding is already in a few days?
What does that have to do with me?
Cut the crap. It's all your fault that this is happening. You just had to go and tattle on me to your grandma. Do you have no empathy whatsoever, seeing your parents struggle like this? You're the one who created this mess. Now clean it up.
Yeah, sorry. I feel nothing. It's actually all your fault.
Huh?
I mean, come on. I should be the one asking you if you didn't feel anything this whole time, verbally abusing me every chance you got. Are you even capable of imagining how it must feel to be called ugly by your own parents?
Oh, Chloe, please. That was just a joke. Since we're family, we can joke around like that, right?
Just because we're family doesn't mean you can just say whatever you want without considering my feelings. You can't just expect me to accept what you did by calling it a joke. You were just plain cruel to me this whole time. Anyways, I'm cutting you guys out of my life.
You're going to do what now?
Well, I hope you guys have fun at the wedding this weekend. Sis, I really need you here. You really don't have to bring money or anything like that. Just come to the wedding as soon as possible. You want me to come to the wedding now? Where are you? How long will it take for you to get here? I'll pay for a taxi and everything, so just please come now before it's too late.
Just hold on now. What happened? This is all a bit too sudden. It's the day of your wedding. Why are you freaking out?
Of course I'm freaking out. The wedding is about to start, and literally none of my friends are here.
What the heck? Why?
Ever since this morning, everyone has been canceling their attendance. Why is every single person I invited telling me they can't attend? And because they couldn't succeed with their diet in time?
What the? Diet? What's that supposed to mean? This is weird.
I was so excited for everyone to see what a beautiful wedding we had planned. The location, the dress, everything was perfect. It was going to be the wedding of the century. That's why I told all the girls I invited that they had to lose at least 10 pounds in order to attend.
Are you joking? Why the heck would you ask everyone to do something so ridiculous?
Everyone said they couldn't lose 10 pounds, that it was too impossible to accomplish before the wedding. In fact, it seems like they didn't even try. They thought I was just telling them not to come without spelling it out for them.
Well, any sane person would think that you were suggesting that you didn't want them there. Who the heck would ask their own friends to lose weight before coming to their wedding? Jeez, Layla, that was really rude of you. I'm sure your friends were offended.
But if they lost the weight, everyone would look so great. The wedding would have been even more picture perfect. Imagine how the photos would have turned out. It's not just about me, it's for everyone's sake.
Sure. And by thinking you were doing something for everyone's sake, no one wanted to attend your wedding in the end. Do you even understand how upset your friends must feel now?
I don't need you to lecture me right now. Not the time. Our families are freaking out right now because so many people canceled. And Dad just told me he can't afford to help pay for any of the wedding fees. This is just embarrassing. This was supposed to be my special day. Now everyone is in a bad mood and everything is ruined.
What? So you wanted to invite me so you could get more people to attend? Are you sure you want me there when I'm so ugly? I'd ruin the atmosphere, wouldn't I?
Who cares about how you look now? I just need to get as many people to come as possible. Even though you're so ugly, you have so many friends for some reason. Just invite all your friends to come.
Are you seriously asking me to do that for you? After the way you've treated me?
Of course they don't need to bring gifts or anything. I just need them to attend. The food will be amazing, so it's a win-win for everyone. I'm sure they'll have fun if they come. I need 20 people to make up for the cancellations. You can help me out, right? As my sister? It's my wedding day. That's the least you could do for me.
So it looks like the people from the retirement home can go to the wedding.
The retirement home? What do you mean?
Grams was participating in the croquet championship held there.
A croquet championship? Seriously?
It looks like they were just on their way to some restaurant for the winter celebration dinner. When they heard that the food was going to be good at the wedding, they said they wouldn't mind changing the location.
Wait. The retirement home? Like, grandma's friends? No.
Yeah? I think they said the average age was 72 years old.
Ugh. I can't even. Ew.
20 people, right? It looks like there's just the right amount of people. If you count me, it's exactly 20. Aren't you glad this will all work out? I'm gonna go grab a taxi, okay? Thanks for covering all of our taxi fees. You're a lifesaver.
No. Not the people from the retirement home. It's my freaking wedding today. Having wrinkly old people at my wedding wasn't part of the plan. My wedding would be ruined if they came.
So you don't need them to come? I'll just tell them to go to the original restaurant they were planning on going to then, all right? I guess you'll just have to enjoy your wedding with empty seats.
No, sis. Please. I beg you. You have to come. You won't leave me like this, right? Don't you care about your little sister? If you do, you'll come save me. I really need you to come.
Oh, so you haven't heard from Dad? I'm cutting you guys out of my life.
No way.
So me and Grams have no intention of attending the wedding today. Good luck. I hope you figure things out. Let's hope it turns out to be as wonderful as you had hoped. All the best. My sister Layla's wedding ended before it started, with all of her friends canceling their attendance. Her husband's family ended up having to pay for everything after hearing that my parents couldn't find a way to pay for half of the fees. Their hearts filled with shame, my parents and Layla can barely look her husband's family in the eyes anymore. After getting married, Layla's husband suggested that they live together with his parents in order to repair the damage. Layla couldn't say no after the chaotic wedding, and 1 week after getting married, moved into her husband's family home. She now has to look after her husband's grandmother, who also lives with the family. In regards to my dad, my grandma told him that he wouldn't be getting any of the inheritance originally intended for him. After telling him that both my grandma and grandpa would be kicking him out of the family, they told me about how they were going to spend all of their savings now that they weren't going to be passing it down. They decided to use it to travel around the world, flying first class and staying at fancy hotels. Sometimes even inviting me along. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.